You ever notice how some guys hit the age of 30 and they're already cooked? They're broke, they're tired, they're stuck in a life they didn't even choose. It just happened to them. They didn't plan to fail, they just never learned how to stop wasting money. If you want to know exactly how to destroy your future before it even begins, here's the blueprint. This is how you go broke in your 20s, step by step. And if you recognize yourself in any of this, it's time to wake up. Number 1, chasing the image before you build the value. You're in your 20s, you get a nice paycheck, maybe $3,000 a month. You think you're rich. So you buy the designer hoodie, the $200 sneakers, the iced out chain. You want people to see that you're winning. But here's the thing. Broke men look rich. Rich men look broke. Because the rich man buys assets. The broke man buys attention. You drop $400 on a logo, but you don't have $400 in your savings account. That's not style, that's stupidity. Number 2, going out every weekend. Friday night hits and you're at the club. Drinks are getting passed around, weed is getting smoked, bottle service, maybe a few rounds for your boys. You drop $150 without even thinking. Do that every weekend, and that's $600 a month. $7,000 a year. Just to impress strangers who will forget you even exist by Monday. Meanwhile, the same $7,000 invested into the S&P 500 in your 20s could be worth over $100K by the time you're in your 40s. But hey, at least you had a fun night, right? Number 3, spending your money simping. This one hurts, but it's true. Too many men go broke chasing women who don't even like them. You're buying dinners, trips, gifts, even attention for someone who wouldn't even text you back if you lost it all. You think you're being romantic? You're not. You're being a walking ATM. She doesn't respect the guy who gives her everything. She respects the man who respects himself. Stop trying to buy love, because real women want a man with purpose, not a man with pockets full of desperation. Number 4, sports gambling and get-rich-quick schemes. You just hit that parlay. You say it's just $20, then it's $50, then it's $200. You chase the win that never comes. Here's the reality. The house always wins. If you're gambling every weekend, you're not investing, you're donating. The average sports bettor loses over $5,000 per year, and 75% of bettors under 30 report some form of debt related to gambling. You're not a hustler, you're just another customer. Number 5, moving out of your parents' house too early just to prove you're grown. You're in your 20s, and you can't wait to move out of your parents' house. You get an apartment, you feel free. Until that bill hits. Rent, utilities, internet, groceries, car payments. Now you're broke and independent. There's nothing wrong with staying home while you stack money and build a plan. But your pride told you to leave early. And now you're struggling for a freedom you could have built twice as fast by staying disciplined. Being grown isn't about leaving home. It's about being ready when you do. Number 6, leasing the shiny new car. You wanted to look successful, so you signed a 4-year lease on a $40,000 car. That's $500 a month, plus insurance, gas, and maintenance. But you're not even making enough to justify it. You're working for your car. You can't take risk, can't invest, can't quit your job, because that payment owns you. Here's the truth. If your car is newer than your bank account, you're not winning. You're flexing for people who don't even care. Number 7, having kids before you're ready. Kids are a blessing, but they're also a responsibility. The average cost to raise a child to age 18 in the United States, over $310,000 according to the USDA. If you can't even afford to take care of yourself, why are you bringing another life into chaos? Love isn't enough. Babies don't fix broken relationships. They magnify them. You don't need to be a millionaire to be a father, but you do need to be stable, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Number 8, living for instant gratification. You get your paycheck, you want it now. New phone, new fit, new trip. You think, I'll save later. But later never comes because broke habits follow you. About 64% of Gen Z and millennials live paycheck to paycheck. Not because they don't make enough, but because they spend like they'll never run out. Here's a secret. You can't out-earn bad spending habits. You can make $10,000 a month and still be broke if you live like a clown. Number 9, never investing in yourself. You'll spend $300 on a weekend outing, but hesitate to spend $50 on a book or a course or a gym membership. That's the broke mindset. You want the dopamine hit, not the discipline. You can lose money, lose friends, and lose relationships, but the one thing that never loses value is you. If you don't invest in your skills, your body, and your mindset, you'll stay stuck in the same position forever. And the final step, ignoring this message. Because the last step to staying broke is believing you'll magically figure it out later. You won't. You either wake up now or wake up broke at 30, wondering where your 20s went. So here's the choice. Keep flexing, keep chasing, and keep pretending. Or you can build discipline, stack cash, and level up. You don't need to be perfect, just self-aware. Because every dollar you waste in your 20s is a chain you'll carry in your 30s. Stop digging your own hole and start building your foundation. If you like this video, be sure to share with your friends. Like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, life is a game.